So imagine, if you will, a time and a place where things just don't make a bit of sense. Let me take you back in time. Back a few years ago when a young man decided to rob a convenience store, beat up an old man, and then go fight a cop. Put yourself in Ferguson, Missouri. And there we go.
Nice job, Rod.
There you go.
So it looks like in the news, they're talking about these protesters out in front of the Ferguson convenience store.
Yeah.
Are demanding in Ferguson, Missouri, that they're demanding now that the store owner hand over ownership of the store to the protesters.
Because he disparaged Michael Brown Jr.'s character.
Did he?
Yes, that's what they're claiming.
I thought Michael Brown disparaged Michael Brown.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I saw the video, I mean,
yeah.
It kind of locks that into place, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's funny because they drug his mammy up there, and they were asking her about the whole thing. What's the deal? She goes, well, Mike was just in there taking care of his business.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying a new concept here. We're trying ghetto real estate acquisitions.
It's what we would call a hostile takeover in Texas.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know? And so what ended up happening was they were complaining that the only video footage that was shown, which smeared his image, was the microseconds of him pushing an older Asian man down, stealing some cigarillos, and running out the door.
Right.
And what they failed to disclose to everybody was prior to that, early on in the video, he was making drug deals in the store with the employees.
On video.
Yeah, on video.
So that's the behavior that's going to change my mind about Michael Brown. Drug deals?
Right.
That's the concept that we're dealing with here.
I'm telling you.
I don't think they read the book where it says drug dealing is also an illegal activity.
What suspension of reality do you have to go through to get here?
Well, I'll share a story with you. I have a friend he's a retired highway patrolman, and I decided to ride with him one day. And, you know, it's one of those things, you sign the waiver, you stay in the car, all that kinds of stuff. And so we're just sitting there and we're watching traffic, and there's a knock on the window.
Okay.
Boom, 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 and he rolls it down about half an inch, you know, and looks at her and says, what can I do for you? She goes, I need to report a robbery. He goes, well, I'm on highway patrol. She goes, I can call the sheriff for you. Well, no, he'll get away if you don't do anything about it. He goes, okay, ma'am, what happened? She goes, well, he sold me some weed, and it turned out to be grass clippings. And she wanted her money back. She was pissed. And he goes, you're kidding, right?
Funny.
And she goes, no, I want him arrested. He ripped me off. And he goes, ma'am, you know it's illegal to buy and sell marijuana in any part of this country.
You've got to be looking for the cameras.
That's irrelevant.
Where's Ashton Kutcher going to jump out and yell, punked any minute now?
And this is the mentality, though. It's amazing how, you know, the whole, we laugh at thug life.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, we really do. It is kind of funny, but that culture is alive and well, man.
Oh yeah.
I keep waiting for the neighborhood whore to come along and say he stole a blowjob
from me. Yeah. Let's get a refund on that one. Oh God, where's your mouth, damn?
But somebody had to come up with this plan, though. That's what kills me.
Sure.
So you got
well,
this
there's a lawyer involved.
There you go.
There's a lawyer involved, and there's an activist involved.
Right.
And you know the whole reparations can start a whole argument that goes on forever, because I saw a great answer to that. And he says, "Well, I'll pay reparations if you can prove to me you picked cotton and I owned you as a slave."
Right.
And so that's a real argument.
To me, it is. I mean, if you could prove that, I would give you reparations.
And don't get me wrong, that was a terrible time for anybody to go through. But we were all bondage in some point in time. The Egyptians, the Christians, the Romans. The argument now is you're under bondage for paying taxes.
Exactly.
So I mean, we're all slave to something, you know. But it's amazing how this particular group is run by this lawyer is basically trying to hold this store hostage, and they're protesting up front of it in hopes to shut it down.
Right.
Which should be illegal. It should be.
Which begs the question. So let's say they get the store. This is the hypothetical, right? They get the store. They're now running the store, selling cigarillos and Twinkies and Gatorade and everything else that they sell in the Ferguson store. And somebody comes into that store and then robs it.
Yeah.
So are they now entitled to give that person's relatives the store?
If they shoot him, yeah.
That's what I mean. If something happens to that guy, he's arrested.
That's the precedence, yeah.
Given the neighborhood, I'm kind of thinking that the only video game arcade games that they would have there are going to be the ones that have like the punching bag.
Right. I think it's...
I'm just spitballing
Knockout.
here.
No. and it's a sad state of affairs because we are like, that's just the nature of our show. We are making fun of things about things like that, but these people are out there. And they're serious about this.
That's what gets me about the whole thing. This isn't just a joke. Yeah. This isn't a chant. This isn't They are seriously considering you should really give me this store.
And we're not twisting words. We're taking words that you have authorized a journalist to say, you be my voice.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to proofread what you read and I'm going to give you 2 thumbs up. All of those things have happened.
Yeah.
Then I step in to go, man, what world do you live in? What color is the sky in your world?
I'm telling you, the evidence is very clear. I mean, there was a robbery, a crime was committed, a police officer was attacked, the police officer was acquitted.
Yeah.
Okay, so the evidence was preponderant.
He clearly tries to get his gun in the video.
Yeah, so
but we're supposed to believe this guy's somehow a nice guy.
Yeah.
What's unfortunate is a dude made the wrong decision.
Yeah, he did,
and he paid the price. And the thing is the price he paid was final.
That's true.